I found my childhood bedroom blanket on the floor. The pencil marks that measured height behind the door. They stop abruptly right around the year I turned 16. The year I traded fairy tales for things I shouldn't have seen. You held my hand and promised me a love that wouldn't break, but youth was just the first expense we had to undertake. We used to play with plastic toys and build our castles high. Now we're just building defenses underneath the heavy sky. I look into the mirror at the lines around my eyes and realize that growing up is full of cold goodbyes. We were just children trying to play a grown-up game, burning down our innocence just to feel a flame. You broke my heart before I even learned to drive away, leaving me with all the debts I didn't want to pay. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a youth that couldn't last. Oh darling, look at us, we grew up too fast. We didn't slowly drift apart, we shattered like a glass, forced to learn the hard way how the pretty moments pass. While other kids were making plans for things they wanted to be, I was busy picking up the pieces left of you and me. I learned about a broken heart before I learned to heal. Taught myself that keeping quiet is how you learn to deal. We used to play with plastic toys and build our castles high. Now we're just building defenses underneath the heavy sky. I look into the mirror at the lines around my eyes and realize that growing up is full of cold goodbyes. We were just children trying to play a grown-up game, burning down our innocence just to feel the flame. You broke my heart before I even learned to drive away, leaving me with all the debts I didn't want to pay. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a youth that couldn't last. Oh darling, look at us, we grew up too fast. Oh, I miss the days when scraped knees were the only pain, before I knew the heavy weight of crying in the rain. You took away my spring and left me with the winter snow. Gave me lessons that a child should never have to know. Yeah, you made me old before my time. Just children trying to play a grown-up game, burning down our innocence just to feel a flame. You broke my heart before I even learned to drive away, leaving me with all the debts I didn't want to pay. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a youth that couldn't last. Oh darling, look at us, we grew up too fast. Oh, too fast. No turning back, just a broken kid. Look at what we did. I found an old photo tucked deep inside my drawer, back when we used to slow dance on the kitchen floor. Your eyes were so bright, untamed and completely free, and you looked so deeply, helplessly in love with me. No armor between us, no sharp words up our sleeves, just two kids dreaming under autumn leaves. Before the cold nights took over the spring, before we stopped caring about a single thing. I try to remember the warmth that you before we started hating each other this much. Take me back to the nights before we got bitter, back when a spark wasn't covered in glitter. We were so soft, we were so sweet. Now we just pass like ghosts on the street. I miss the version of you I first knew, before the poison swallowed us whole and grew. Now every conversation feels like a minefield floor, just waiting for someone to slam another door. We count up the damages, we keep a bitter score. I don't even remember what we were fighting for. Your voice used to be my favorite, safest sound. Now it just buries me 6 feet in the ground. Before the cold nights took over the spring, before we stopped caring about a single thing. I try to remember the warmth of your touch, before we started hating each other this much. Take me back to the nights before we got bitter, back when a spark wasn't covered in glitter. We were so soft, we were so sweet. Now we just pass like ghosts on the street. I miss the version of you I first knew, before the poison swallowed us whole and grew. Where did the sweetness go? How did we sing so low? We used to heal wounds, now we just make them bleed. Became the very monsters we didn't need. I hate what we are, but I love what we were. It's all just a blur. To the nights before we got bitter, back when a spark wasn't covered in glitter. We were so soft, we were so sweet. Just now we just passed like ghosts on the street. I miss the version of you I first knew, before the poison swallowed us whole. Before the ice set in, before we let the dark win. I love you still, I guess I always will. I found our old journal sitting on the dusty shelf, full of promises I made to you and to myself. The first few chapters read just like a beautiful dream, but we tore apart so easily right at the seam. We wrote our names in permanent unyielding ink, never stopping for a second just to look or think. We forced the words to rhyme when they didn't fit, striking matches in the dark just to keep it lit. But looking back at how our story had to end, I see the cracks we both refused to mend. There were pages we should have skipped, chapters we should have burned, lessons in heartbreak that we never should have learned. Spent so many nights rewriting a tragic view, trying to find a happy ending for me and you. Now I'm holding a book with the final spine read, stuck on the pages we should have skipped. where the shadows grew. The bitter dialogue that came from me and you. We kept on turning pages, hoping things would change. Oh, watching everything we love become so strange. A beautiful romance turned into a ghost story. Chasing after remnants of our faded glory. We forced the words to rhyme when they didn't fit. Striking matches in the dark just to keep it lit. But looking back at how our story had to end, I see the cracks we both refused to mend. There were pages should've skipped, chapters we should've burned, lessons in heartbreak that we never should've learned. Spent so many nights rewriting a tragic view, trying to find a happy ending for me and you. Now I'm holding a book with the final spine riff, stuck on the pages we should've skipped. We shouldn't have read the part where we fell apart. We shouldn't have let the poison reach our heart. I should have closed the cover when the ink ran red, instead of drowning in the words we said, instead of drowning. There were pages we should've skipped, chapters we should've burned, lessons in heartbreak that we never should've learned. We spent so many nights rewriting a tragic view, trying to find a happy ending for me and you. Now I'm holding a book with the final spine read, stuck on the pages we should've skipped. Just a close book in an empty room. We read too far. Look at what we are. The headlights fade away against the bedroom wall. I listen closely, waiting for your boots to hit the hall. But it's just silence thick enough to choke my chest. Another night of giving you my worst instead of best. The bitter words we traded still taste like ash, a fragile glass connection that we chose to smash. And now the house is freezing cold at 3 a.m. I'm staring at the ceiling, playing it again. Stuck in a loop of everything I should have said, just rewriting the argument inside my head. I should have swallowed my pride, I should have let it go. I should have held you tight instead of putting on a show. I rewound the tape to fix the things I broke, but I'm just screaming into water, breathing in the smoke. In reality, you're packing up your keys to leave, while in my mind I'm falling down upon my knees. I left out all the anger in the second take. I took back every single threat I didn't mean to make. In this version, I just look into your tired eyes and tell you that I'm sorry for the hidden lies. But the script is written and the ink is dry. I'm stuck here rehearsing how to make you cry. And now the house is freezing cold at 3 a.m. I'm staring at the ceiling, playing it again. Stuck in a loop of everything I should have said, just rewriting the argument inside my head. I should have swallowed my pride, I should have let it go. I should have held you tight instead of putting on a show. I rewound the tape to fix the things I broke, but I'm just screaming into water, breathing in the smoke. stay if I didn't let my anger block the way. But the clock just ticks, a steady mocking sound, reminding me of the wreckage scattered all around, all around. All around. I should've let it go. I should've held you tight instead of putting on a show. I rewound the tape to fix the things I broke, but I'm just screaming underwater, breathing in the smoke. You're already gone. The tail lights fading red, and I'm still re-arcing the on inside my head. Inside my head, I say the right things, but I'm talking to an empty room. I watched you pack the final box and close the lid, hiding away the pieces of the life we lived. A lump formed in my throat, it felt just like a stone. The terrifying realization of being left alone. My lips parted slightly, ready to scream out your name, but I choked it back down, accepting all the blame. The silence in the room is suffocating now. I wanted to beg you to stay here somehow, but the heavy truth settles deep inside my chest. Sometimes letting go is how you love someone the best. And all the words I swallowed are choking me alive, a graveyard of promises that didn't survive. I wanted to say I love you, I wanted to say please stay, I swallowed are turning into blood. Your footsteps down the driveway sound like falling rain, every rhythm beat just echoing my pain. I had a speech prepared to fix the things I broke, but when I looked at you, I inhaled the smoke of a love we burned together down to the very ground. So I stood there paralyzed without a single sound. The silence in the room is suffocating now. I wanted to beg you to stay here somehow, but the heavy truth settles deep inside my chest. Sometimes letting go is how you love someone the best. And all the words I swallowed are choking me alive, a graveyard of promises that didn't survive. I wanted to say I love you, I wanted to say please stay, but I let the poison of my silence wash it all away. Now they're burning in my throat, a heavy silent flood. The words I swallowed are turning into blood. Don't leave, I'm sorry, I can't change. They trap behind my teeth, driving me insane. A million beautiful sentences I'll never get to speak, leaving me broken, hollow and weak. just a song. I watch the rain slide down the glass so slow. The clock is ticking but the hours, they don't go. You're sitting right across the room, but worlds away. We've run out of the words we used to say. I reached for your hand but caught the empty air. The ghost of us is standing right there. And it hurts to know we tried, standing on the edges where our worlds collide. I have the deepest love for you inside my chest, but the universe is putting us to the test. Maybe we're just in the wrong place, but the right century, holding on to a love that wasn't meant to be. Two perfect stars burning in an empty sky, destined to meet just to say goodbye. Yeah, we're in the right century, but darling, we're in the wrong place. The echo of your laugh still haunts these halls. Your shadow lingers on the bedroom wall. We'll build a castle on a foundation of sand. It slipped right through our fingers, out of our hands. I never thought that loving you would feel like losing a quiet heartbreak that I didn't end up choosing. And it hurts to know we tried, standing on the edges where our worlds collide. I have the deepest love for you inside my chest, but the universe is putting us to the test. Maybe we're just in the wrong place, but the right century, holding on to a love that wasn't meant to be. Two perfect stars burning in an empty sky, destined to meet just to say goodbye. Yeah, we're in the right century, but darling, we're in the wrong place. We have the right time, we have the right life. So why does it feel like a part of me dies? We walk under the same sun, breathe the same air, but I'm trapped in a room where you're no longer there. Maybe we're just in the wrong place, but the right century, holding on to a love that wasn't meant to be. Two perfect stars burning in an empty sky, destined to meet just to say goodbye. We're in the right century, but darling, we're in the wrong place. Right century, wrong place, just a beautiful mistake. I'm sitting in the dark where we used to laugh, tearing our Polaroid completely in half. Half of me wants to erase your name from my skin and forget the exact day that we let each other in. But the other half is memorizing how you smell, trapped inside this beautiful self-inflicted hell. It's a twisted kind of torture living in my mind, searching for a comfort that I'll never find. I cursed the very second that our eyes first met, 'cause you became a habit that I can't break yet. I wish I never met you, but God, I really do, because the happiest I've ever been was bleeding next to you. I wish I never knew the way your fingers traced my spine, or how it felt to pretend that you were truly mine. It's a beautiful ruin, a devastating view. I wish I never met you, but I do. If I could rewrite history and skip our first hello, my chest wouldn't feel like it's heavy with the snow. I wouldn't be crying on the cold kitchen floor, staring like a madman at a locked front door. But then I'd miss the summer nights we talked until the dawn, and that's the hardest pill to swallow now that you are gone. It's a twisted kind of torture living in my mind, searching for a comfort that I'll never find. I cursed the very second that our eyes first met, 'cause you became a habit that I can't break yet. I wish I never met you, but God, I really do, because the happiest I've ever been was bleeding next to you. I wish I never knew the way your fingers traced my spine, or how it felt to pretend that you were truly mine. It's a beautiful ruin, a devastating view. I wish I never met you, but I do. Would I trade the joy just to avoid the pain? Would I walk away to stay out of the rain? The answer makes me hate myself. It cuts me like a knife. I let you break my heart again, just to have you admit, hey, I let you break it all again. Wish I never met you, but God, I really do, because the happiest I've ever been was bleeding next to you. I wish I never knew the way your fingers traced my spine, or how it felt to pretend that you were truly mine. It's a beautiful ruin, a devastating view. I wish I never met you, but I do, I really do. I choose the heartbreak just to know you. The silence is louder than the rain tonight, echoing, just echoing. I still sit by the edge of the bed, replaying every single word that you said. You packed your things, you closed the door, left your ghost lying right here on the floor. I watched the taillights fade into the gray, waiting for the text saying I'm okay, but the screen stays dark, the room stays cold, and I'm holding on to stories that will never be told. You broke the glass, then walked away, waving me to clean up the mess we made, and it hurts words to know that you don't care. Let your breathing perfectly fine out there while I'm gasping for air. And I'm waiting on an apology I'll never get, washing out the stains of a love I still regret. You crossed the line and left me in the dark. Didn't even care how deep you left the mark. Now I'm crying to the ceiling at 3 a.m., knowing I will never hold your hand again. Yeah, I'm bleeding out the words that you never said, living with the apology I'll never get. My friends all tell me I should just move on, but how do I fix a heart that's completely gone? You blamed your coldness on your own broken heart, but you made sure to tear my world apart. No closure, no reasons why, just a sudden heavy unannounced goodbye. You broke the glass, then walked away, leaving me to bleed out in the gray. And it kills me to know that you don't care, that you're breathing perfectly fine out there while I'm gasping for air. And I'm waiting on an apology I'll never get, washing out the stains of a love I still regret. You crossed the line and left me in the dark. Didn't even care how deep you left the mark. Now I'm crying to the ceiling at 3 a.m., knowing I will never hold your hand again. Yeah, I'm bleeding out the words that you never said, living with the apology I'll never get. Would it have killed you to say you were sorry? Would it have hurt you to take some of the blame? Instead you left me with the wreckage and made me forget my own name. And I'm still waiting on an apology I'll never get, trying to forget the day that we first met. You crossed the line and left me in the dark. Didn't even care how deep you left the mark. Now I'm crying to the ceiling at 3 a.m., can't knowing I will never hold your hand again. And never with the words that you never said, living with never again, never again, never again, never again. Just a shadow of who you used to be, and a broken heart that belongs to me, and a broken heart that belongs to me. I'm staring at the passport on my desk, right next to the pictures that you left. We spent a year saving every single dime, talking about how we finally paused time. And you bought that dress you said you wear by the sand. Now it's hanging in the closet, gathering pain. The tickets are sitting in my inbox today, reminding me of a life you threw away. The bags are packed, but the bedroom is bare. I'm holding 2 tickets to nowhere, and it hurts how the world just keeps moving on, when my entire map changed the second you were gone. Cause we were supposed to see Paris together. You said we lock our love on that bridge forever. Now I'm standing in the rain of this lonely town, watching all our beautiful plans burn down. You're experiencing life with somebody new, while I'm stuck in the shadow of the French skies we never knew. Yeah, we were supposed to see Paris. Now I can't even look at the view. Do you think of me when you hear the language speak? Or did you wash me out of your mind in a week? I can't even drink coffee without tasting the regret of the mornings we spent planning the perfect sunset. You traded our countdown for a sudden goodbye, left me with the window seat just to watch my heart die. The bags are packed, but the bedroom is bare. I'm screaming your name, but there's nobody there. And it hurts how world just keeps moving on, when my entire map changed the second you were gone. Cause we were supposed to see Paris together. You said we lock our love on that bridge forever. Now I'm standing in the rain of this lonely town, watching all our beautiful plans burn down. You're experiencing life with somebody new, while I'm stuck in the shadow of the French skies we never knew. Yeah, we were supposed to see Paris. Now I can't even look at the view. I still have the French phrase book we used to read. I looked up the word for the hurt inside of me. It's funny how a city I have never even seen can't feel like the graveyard where my ghost has always been. You left me behind. Oh, you left me behind. Eiffel Tower in the night. Now it's just dark, just dark. Steadily suffocating, completely broken. I'm staring at the hands that refuse to move, frozen at the exact moment that I lost you. 12:15 on a rainy Tuesday night, the last time your eyes reflected my light. You said you needed space, but you meant it, no. I'm trying to find where the brakes can mend, but the gears are jammed with the tears I shed, and I'm trapped in the silence of the words you said. Every memory is ticking in reverse. Loving you was a blessing, but the aftermath's a curse. I'm holding on to moments that have already died, drowning in the promises that you lied. We were just living on borrowed time on a broken watch, trying to save a love that we already lost. I kept winding it up, hoping you would stay, but you watched the hours bleed completely away. Now the glass is shattered and the springs are loose. There's no more me, there's no more us to choose. Just a ghost in the room that I can't touch, and borrowed time on a broken watch. Time on a broken watch. I still check my wrist when I hear your name. as if changing the hour could erase the pain. You walked away so easily, didn't look back, once leaving me to freeze through these lonely months. You're out there spending your days with someone new, while my time completely stopped the day I lost you. Every memory is ticking in reverse, and the silence in this house is getting worse. I'm holding on to moments that have already died, stuck on the side of the bed where you used to lie. We were just living on borrowed time, on a broken watch, trying to save a love that we already lost. I kept winding it up, hoping you would stay, but you watched the hours bleed completely away. Now the glass is shattered and the springs are loose. There's no more me, there's no more us to choose, just a ghost in the room that I can't touch, and borrowed time on a broken watch. Time on a broken watch. You can't fix a second that's already gone. You can't force a sun that refuses to dawn. I spent all my future buying up your past. How did we run out of forever so fast? So damn fast. No more minute, no more hour, just the dust settling on what was ours. Borrowed time, broken watch, broken watch, broken watch. Mournful, hollow, lost identity. But mournful, hollow, lost identity. Where did she go? I'm looking through old videos on my phone, back when your arms were the only home I'd known. I was laughing so loud, my eyes were so bright, before you took your love and turned off the light. Now I sit in the dark trying to find that smile, but it's been buried under tears for a long, long while. You didn't just leave me when you walked out the door. You took the person I like being and left me insecure. I try to put the pieces back the way they were before, but the edges are jagged and my hands are too sore. And it breaks me to know that you're doing just fine, while I'm stuck grieving a ghost that used to be mine. And I miss the version of me that you used to love, the one who believed we were blessed from above, the one who could sleep through the cold of the night without wondering what she did to lose a fight. You walked away and you gotta stay home, but you left a stranger holding my soul. Yeah, I'm searching the wreckage of what you threw out for the version of me you love, 'cause I'm empty now. I tried going out with my friends yesterday, but I couldn't hear a single word they had to say. They asked where the old me went, why I've grown so cold. How do I tell them I died when your hands let go? You took my innocence, my safety, my spark, and left me to navigate the heavy, heavy dark. I try to put the pieces back the way they were before, but I don't even know who I am anymore. And it kills me to know that you're doing just fine, while I'm stuck grieving a ghost that used to be mine. And I miss the version of me that you used to love, the one who believed we were blessed from above, the one who could sleep through the cold of the night without wondering what she did to lose the fight. You walked away and you gotta stay home, but you left a stranger holding in my soul. Yeah, I'm searching the wreckage of what you threw out for the version of me you love. 'Cause I'm empty now. Cause I'm empty now. If I saw you tomorrow walking down the street, would you even recognize the person you'd meet? Or would you just see a shadow of the life we used to trace? Just a body we for complete wicked face. 'Cause I miss the version of me that you used to love. The one who believed we were blessed from above. The one who could sleep through the cold of the night without wondering what she did to lose the fight. You walked away and you gotta stay home, but you left a stranger holding my soul. Yeah, I'm searching the wreckage of what you threw out for the version of me you love. 'Cause I'm empty now, completely empty. Looking back to me, being there. Please bring her. Overwhelming regret, frozen in time, suffocating sorrow. The calendar is moving, but my mind is completely frozen on the bitter, angry words that we shouldn't have chosen. It was a cold November night when everything went great. I let my pride block the words I really needed to say. You walked out into the mist, waiting for me to call. Now it's 2026 and I'm still staring at the wall. The world kept spinning around, people changed their names, but I'm still standing in the wreckage of our old flames. I thought time would heal it, thought the pain would fade, but it just grew roots in the silence that I made. And I should apologize back in 2022, before the distance grew too wide to ever reach you. I should have dropped my pride when your tears began to fall, instead of building up this cold, unforgiving stone wall. Now your life is beautiful and I'm just a ghost from your past, paying the price for a mistake that lasted. Yeah, I'm screaming I'm sorry into the midnight blue. 4 years too late for the apology I owe to you. I saw a picture of you online, just a Greenwich week, you were smiling so bright. Color back in your cheek, there was a ring on your finger, a new hand in your hand, living out the future that we originally planned. My chest went completely numb, my throat locked up tight, knowing I'm the reason you aren't in my arms tonight. I let a single calendar year define my whole life's regret, by leaving and said the words I know you needed to get. The world kept moving on, seasons changed their names, but I'm still burning alive in these 2022 flames. I thought time would heal it, thought the sting would fade, but I'm just dying inside the quiet prison I made. I should apologize back in 2022, before the distance grew too wide to ever reach you. I should have dropped my pride when your tears began to fall, instead of building up this cold, unforgiving stone wall. Now your life is beautiful and I'm just a ghost from your past, paying the price for a mistake that lasted. Yeah, I'm screaming I'm sorry into the midnight blue. 4 years too late for the apology I owe to you. If I could build a time machine, I'd go back to that November night. I'd fall to my knees in the driveway, and I wouldn't try to win the fight. I'd just hold you. God, I just hold you. But I didn't apologize back in 22. Now I'm entirely trapped reaching out to you. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Now it's just echo in an empty room. Started haunting, emotionally exhausted. Started haunting, emotionally exhausted. Stars upon announced tonight, just to see if a stranger was turning on the light. The green bench in the park where we used to talk is just a ghost sitting on an empty concrete wall. I still reach my right hand across the console, drive, forgetting for a second you're no longer by my side. My fingers grasp the cold air, shaking in the dark, replaying the exact moment you took away my spark. Every street sign is screaming out your name. Every corner reminds me of the day the winter came. And I hate how the city stays exactly the same, while my whole world is drowning in the pain. And I'm just chasing a memory down a dead-end street, looking for the warmth of a heart that used to beat. I'm running after shadows under fading neon signs, trying to rewrite all our broken, twisted lines. But the faster I run, the further you get, leaving me with sneakers soaked in absolute regret. Yeah, I'm breathless, I'm broken, I'm falling to my knees, chasing a memory that doesn't even care about me. I found an old voicemail from 2 summers ago. Your voice sounded so soft, so steady, so slow. You said you loved me until the oceans all went dry, but you didn't even blink when you made me cry. Now I replay the audio just to feel a little real, to remember what it felt like to actually heal. Every street sign is screaming out your name, and the silence you left me with is driving me insane. I hate how the city stays exactly the same, while I'm left alone to carry all the blame. And I'm just chasing a memory down a dead-end street, looking for the warmth of a heart that used to beat. I'm running after shadows under fading neon signs, trying to rewrite all our broken, twisted lines. But the faster I run, the further you get, leaving me with sneakers soaked in absolute regret. Yeah, I'm breathless, I'm broken, I'm falling to my knees, chasing a memory that doesn't even care about me. It doesn't care. Are you running too? Or did you stop the day you said goodbye? Am I the only ghost left out here underneath this empty sky? 'Cause I'm still chasing a memory down a dead-end street, begging for the warmth of a heart that used to beat. I'm running after shadows under fading neon signs, trying to rewrite all our broken, twisted lines. But the faster I run, the further you get, leaving me the soul soaked in absolute regret. Yeah, I'm breathless, I'm broken, I'm falling to my knees, chasing a memory that doesn't even care about me. It doesn't care. You don't care. Just a shadow in the streetlights, gone. Slow as rope, extremely heavy and lethargic. Crushing nostalgia, hollow regret, emotional me sauce in the berry layer of your lips off my face. I kept the old records and the keys to the car, but I forgot the feeling of knowing exactly where we are. We were so focused on dividing up the blame that we let the fire turn into a freezing rain. We carried out the furniture, the blankets and the sheets, and left our innocence lying out on the streets. We packed up the house, but we stripped the soul, leaving two half people who used to be whole. And it hurts how we saved all the tangible things while letting go of the joy that a true love brings. And we left the best parts of us behind, buried in the dust of the house we designed. We took the anger, the tears and the scars, but we left the laughter underneath the summer stars. Now I'm holding on to items that don't mean a thing, while crying over the melody we used to sing. Yeah, we walked away clean, but we lost our minds, 'cause we left the best parts behind. I found a photograph tucked deep inside a book. It was the very first picture that we ever took. Your eyes were so bright, my smile was so real. Before we forgot how to compromise and heal, we threw away the patience, the late night talks, the way your hand fit perfectly on our evening walks. We packed up the house, but we stripped the soul, leaving a hollow shell of what we couldn't control. And it kills me to know we saved the physical things while burying the magic that a true love brings. Yeah, 'cause we left the best parts of us behind, buried in the dust of the house we designed. We took the anger, the tears and the scars, but we left the laughter underneath the summer stars. Now I'm holding on to items that don't mean a thing, while crying over the melody we used to sing. Yeah, we walked away clean, but we lost our minds, 'cause we left the best parts behind. If I drove back tonight to that empty locked room, would the laughter still be echoing there, or did it die out the second we chose to disappear? Yeah, we left the best parts of us behind, buried in the dust of the house we designed. We took the anger, the tears and the scars, but we left the laughter underneath the summer stars. Now I'm holding on to items that don't mean a thing, while drowning in the silence that the breakups bring. Yeah, we walked away clean, but we lost our minds, 'cause we left the best parts behind. Best parts, the sweet mornings, the safe nights, we left them all. Now I'm just empty. Now I'm just empty. Paralyzing regret, heavy nostalgia, cold realization, caramelizing regret, heavy nostalgia, cold realization. I'm sitting at the steering wheel in the pouring rain, staring at a map that only leads to pain. Years ago I stood at the crossroads with you, fearing the stability of the love we knew. I chose a fast lane, the bright lights to chase, leaving you behind in that quiet sacred place. Now I got everything I thought I ever wanted to hold, but the steering wheel is freezing and my soul is turning old. I look back in the rearview mirror tonight. I look back in the rearview mirror tonight and realize I drove away from the only light. I wanted freedom, wanted to see how the world spins round, but I just ended up lost in a ghost town. And the road not taken was better. The one where we stayed together through the winter weather. The path where I didn't break your fragile trust and heart. The life where we never had to drift completely apart. Now I'm miles away on a highway of pure regret, haunted by the beautiful destination I'll never get. Yeah, I made my choice, but I got it all wrong. The road not taken was where I belong. I heard through the grapevine that you settled down, built a white picket fence on the edge of our town. You're walking the path that I was too scared to tread, with somebody who chose you instead of running ahead. I'm driving through tunnels of darkness and stone, paying the price for wanting to make it alone. I look back in the rearview mirror tonight, and the distance between us is a suffocating sight. I wanted freedom, wanted to see how the world spins round, but I'm just crashing down. 'Cause the road not taken was better, the one where we stayed together through the winter weather. The path where I didn't break your fragile trust and heart. The life where we never had to drift complete apart. Now I'm miles away on a highway of pure regret, haunted by the beautiful destination I never get. Yeah, I made my choice, but I got it all wrong. The road not taken was what okay remain. If I put this car in reverse, if I drove until the engine burned, would you even recognize my face? Or has the grass grown over the space I left behind? Yeah, the road not taken was better. We were supposed to brave the storm together. The path where I didn't break your fragile trusting heart. The life where we never had to drift completely apart. Now I'm miles away on a highway of pure regret, haunted by the beautiful destination I'll never get. Yeah, I made my choice, but I got it all wrong. The road not taken was what woke me alone, where I belong. I'm pulling over now. The tank is empty, just like me. We tried, God knows we tried. But sometimes trying just breaks you. I'm sitting on the kitchen floor at midnight, watching the headlights wash across the wall like your closet is empty. The hangers are bare, but the weight of your absence is still everywhere. We scream until our throats were completely raw, trying to fix every single tiny little flaw. I held you so tight that my knuckles turned white, but you still slip through my fingers tonight. We had the passion, we had the fire, we built a castle out of pure desire, but the foundation was made out of sand, and it crumbled right out of our hands. Because if love was enough, we'd still be together. We'd be the fire in the storm, brave in the weather. If love was enough, I wouldn't be crying, staring at a bedroom where a beautiful thing is dying. But we were two different worlds destined to crash, leaving nothing but beautiful like an ice and ash. Yeah, I loved you to death, but it wasn't enough. Nobody tells you that love can be cruel, making you feel like a hopeless blind fool. You can give someone your heart, your soul and your breath, and still watch them bleed out until there's nothing left. We would talk toxic water and a thirst we couldn't quench. Now I'm just drowning on this lonely wooden bench. We had the passion, we had the fire, but we ran out of track for this heavy empire. And it breaks me to know that the feeling was real, but the feeling alone couldn't make us heal. Because if love was enough, we'd still be together. We'd be defying the storm, braving the weather. If love was enough, I wouldn't be crying, staring at a bedroom where a beautiful thing is dying. But we were two different worlds destined to crash, leaving nothing but beautiful agonizing ash. Yeah, I loved you to death, but it wasn't enough. I didn't quit on you, it didn't quit on me. We just ran out of ways to say what we wanted to be. 'Cause if love was enough, we'd still be together. We'd be locking our hearts in that promise forever. If love was enough, I wouldn't be crying in the middle of the dark when my future is dying. But we were two different worlds destined to crash, leaving nothing but beautiful agonizing nights. Yeah, I loved you to death. Oh, I loved you to death, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Goodbye, my